And we are back. The term scalpers was first used in the late 1800s to describe people who resold tickets without permission. Today, scalpers have evolved.
It's your fault though, bro. Molly, like, nothing funny. You're not even gonna get it now. It's my birthday too, bro.
They now buy up everything from concert tickets to limited edition products, changing the way people shop, and it forces companies and lawmakers to fight back. Alright, the corny world of scalping.
Scalping. Now, it's definitely one of the corniest things going on the internet right now. If you don't know by now, scalpers are pretty much people who just mass buy items and just resell them. And they would just get their hands on majority of the stock, so nobody else was able to buy it at the regular price. So I guess people, if they wanted the item, they'd be...
Chat, I have a question. Have you guys gone to a store and they told you can only buy like 2 of a certain item, like let's say Pokemon cards? Is there a limit around where you guys live?
Forced to go to them and they get a crazy margin off it. If you really think about it, it's pretty lame. But one of the main things that gets scalped that I've even talked about before is...
Yeah, I'm pausing like crazy. I had some commentary about me pausing every second. This is a reaction video, okay? This is a nolimitja reaction video. So if you don't like me talking, there is other videos on YouTube or Twitch or anything you want. But scalping, right? I remember that when they were doing like scalping for Labubus. You know, they would like buy Labubus and then resell them for insane amount of price. But yeah, Pokemon cards.
Got people fighting tooth and nail at machines, trying to like shove each other for packs. I'm good, bro.
Costco Pokemon card fight.
Yo, this is barbaric. Like, imagine going to Walmart and seeing this shit just casually. And some people will deadass throw hands over boxes, over a goddamn Pokemon tin. Pokemon Scalper crashes out after cutting in line and being denied checkout.
There's been a line there.
Are these 3 seconds already say enough? I know it's not really a crash out, quote unquote. He's not screaming at the top of his lungs. But I mean, the crash out's rude. Like, yo, you are a grown ass man acting like a spoiled kid. Like, why do we have grown?
I met a lot of like normal scalpers. I met this guy the other day. He was just collecting sports cards for fun, you know? I don't know if he sells them, but like he wasn't doing anything crazy. Yeah, but there's these scalpers who like, you know, act like little kids.
Dudes in public acting like absolute babies. I guarantee you there were actual children in that line that acted more mature than this guy. I mean, let that sink in. In the middle of Target, on a tantrum, dude's in his like mid-30s, late 30s. Shit sad. And then Buddy just started...
Gotta itch myself. I got a little itch.
Playing ultimate frisbee out of nowhere. I don't know, he could have hit somebody in the head with that thing for all I know. Pokemon scalpers set up shop right outside of Target.
This has to be some of the most insane scalping I've ever seen in my life. So I'm at Target in the card section. Obviously, there is no Pokemon. It's all taken up. But
yo, this shit would be so depressing.
Okay, I think the higher value ones are sold out. When I go to Target, it'll be like these, like, you know, $10 packs are still there. Not that good of, you know, cards. That's sad to see.
To look at. Like, I know my days of collecting Reshiram EX tins and Kyogre EX tins, I would be sad, man. Like, the amount of funds I would have to save up is crazy because of these goddamn scalpers, hypothetically. Now, I'm sure scalping existed when I was 7 years old, but it was not this big of a problem.
you take 5 steps outside, you get here, and look at these prices.
Oh my gosh, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy that they brought that up. I've seen like little businesses that are in like the middle of the mall. I also seen like vending machines. You can like buy Pokemon cards and like a bunch of other sports cards and trading cards, whatnot. They buy it at a retail store and then they sell it for more money. Do not fall for that, yo. Do not gamble on Pokemon cards, all right?
They really have a whole ass store outside of Target. They bought the store damn near. That's probably all the stock Target had right there. They really just opened up a brand new business for this shit. This is genuinely sad. And the Eevee box is going for $160. I don't know if that's like insane. I don't really like keep an eye on that stuff. But if I had to have that much motion when I was 7 years old, bro, yeah, forget it, man. I would have never collected Pokemon cards in the first place. But Pokemon cards aren't the only item being scalped in 2020.
I never was like someone who collected Pokemon cards in my life. Like, never had like interest. I mean, when I was younger, obviously all my friends had Pokemon cards, and I was like, let me try this out. My Pokemon deck was trash. Like, I had the free ones from McDonald's, from getting the McDonald's meal. Technically those are fake, I believe, and then I bought like a pack. Didn't really get anything good, but then after that I just never continued my journey in Pokemon. I was never like a real big fan. I never watched the anime, never bought cards. But this video is about scalping, okay? This is talking about in general. I do collect sometimes basketball cards because I think they're fun to collect. And I used to collect a lot of the Minnesota Timberwolves because that's my favorite team. Yes, Minnesota Timberwolves is my favorite team.
6. Damn near everything is being scalped. Even AP swatches? I don't even know what this is, bro. Like, the rabbit holding the clock? That's what this shit reminds me of. Now, when I looked up AP swatch online, 786 on StockX for the green one. 786 for that. Personally, for me, that's a $5 purchase. But it's AP. Everybody wants ice, so they want it. And just like every other item that has any demand, scalpers just lose their mind over them. And same deal, they waited in line at the stores probably like 2, 3 a.m. They bought them, and they're now reselling them. $2,000.
Yeah. A lot of these guys camp out like 2, 3 in the morning, like this guy said, for Pokemon cards. I remember like when they were releasing these limited edition Pokemon candy or whatever. These guys were waiting out for hours outside of the store. I think some people even slept overnight to be able to buy these things. Grown ass men, by the way. So I don't know. I don't ever see myself doing that. Like, I mean, it has to be something crazy.
On eBay, $2,000. $895 for each swatch. To each their own, I guess. But bro, who is genuinely buying this for $895?
It's like 1 or 3 guys there with a whole bag of swatches. Like, I don't know how they got 20 pieces, but they have 20 pieces there and they're selling it for around 2 to 3.
Yeah, people over exaggerate. Like, that's why there's a limit to what you can buy. Because like this guy bought 20 of them, and that's now he's making bank now. Like, he could sell them, make bank, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then abuse, the system. That's why a lot of these limits are in place because of these people abuse the system. And you can't really get mad at the stores.
I heard people are actually trying to go on carousel, trying to hire people.
Dude, like we're like 3 minutes in, 4 minutes in. I think I yapped for so long. I got a lot of comments about yapping a lot and talking a lot, but hey.
To come and queue for them. I don't think many of them are here for the watch itself. I think it's just for the resale value in it.
Yeah, they really sold that shit out. And I guess some of them are going for 2, 3K. You could just see the pure disappointment in these guys' faces, realizing that these bum-ass scalpers just ran off with like hundreds of these, just ready to sell them for 10x the price. Dudes will really just scalp anything. Like, honestly, the store's gotta put a limit on how many people can buy. If there was a limit, this probably wouldn't be happening. I wouldn't be seeing listings for $9,000, $11,000 for like a whole bundle of them. I don't know if that's like the genuine price or if scalpers have just driven up the price that much. And of course, it's AP. The base price is already going to be insane. Now, this is something I never expected to be scalped. Concert tickets. If I can't...
I think I did a little bit. So we did a little bit of research on this. Concert tickets were like the first things that, became the term scalping. I think 1800s people would scalp for concert tickets. They would resell them, for a higher price. For last second tickets, they would sell it at a higher price so that someone can receive a seat at the concert. And people still do it now. Like, you can see in IG stories, even in my school's college story, some guy was selling tickets for a higher price. He was like, oh, I'm not going to this concert anymore. So if I'm selling 2 tickets at this price, they're definitely going to be higher than what he bought it for.
See my goats in person because
Wait,
somebody...
I see chat. Are you guys talking in chat? Because my thing is like... Hold up, I need to see.
Bought out all the tickets with the bot and is now reselling them for 2K. I'm gonna be pissed. But basically, some scalpers use bots to buy tickets, and they'll somehow just claim a bunch of them. And there's even been sightings where there's a whole row or like group of seats with nobody in them because it was all claimed by a scalper. Supposedly, I don't know.
That's wild, bro. No, that you can actually tell someone bought all those seats, because there's no way these people were not gonna sit like down here. You know, they probably sat right there because there is no space here, obviously, because they were bought. But yeah, they were bought by a person. They got sold.
Empty seats
I wonder how much Scalpers made during the World Cup.
behind us. People did move into some of those seats from other sections, but either way, there were definitely spaces across the stadium for more Swifties.
I don't know, but it's a
Alright, let's be real. Who's going to Swiftie concerts?
little bit suspicious that this trend is on the rise and that there's just coincidentally nobody in those seats at all. Just that
Who's going there,
entire
man?
group is missing. Now, what do you think
Who's a Taylor Swift fan in the chat?
these new margins are looking like? How greedy do you think the scalpers got with these? Well, now some of them, I'm just gonna play the clip. So the caption reads, "You mean to tell me I lost this ticket to a scalper?" $2,000! What the fuck? 2,000?
And they're not gonna care about, you know, dropping 2K. Like, they have more than that. That's why they're investing 2K. Because they know they can make it back. They know they can make that money, triple that money, at least.
$1,000. That is a fresh PC right there. High quality PC.
Dude, I'm aiming for a 2,500 PC. I might just start scalping, bro. Yo, I might have to scalp.
For some concert tickets because some bum wanted to scalp it. I mean, that seat isn't cheap to be fair to begin with, but it could have been 1K instead of 2K. That price difference is crazy though. I'm not really sure what that seat would originally go for, but it's definitely not 2K. That shit's the price of a World Cup ticket. Let that sink in. Trader Joe's tote bags. Yeah, like dead ass. One of those
Oh my
reusable
God.
grocery bags. I don't
Wait,
even
they're
know.
reselling the Starbucks cups, right? Yes, people heavily resold viral limited edition Starbucks cups, most notably the 20-ounce glass barista cold cup shaped like a teddy bear wearing a beanie. I mean, but there was another one they were reselling.
How this has the hype in the first place to be scalped. This just proves what I said earlier. Dudes will really scalp anything. I can't imagine that being
Is it just me, or I don't think tote bags look that cool, bro. I see women wearing them more, but I don't see anything special about them.
hyped up. It has to be the most overhyped product of 2026. Just to give you an idea how hyped this thing is, I found this shit scrolling on my For You page last night. This line
Like, that's
went
crazy,
on
bro.
forever. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. It's all over this gross.
I don't know what would make me like stand in a line for that long, you know? Maybe it's like that, bro. Like, that's just not me, but I don't know. For me to wait in a line like that, I have to meet one of my favorite like artists. Grew up listening to Bruno Mars. Imagine you had like a line and you could just meet him. Like, I would do that. Bruno Mars is fire. Okay? But for some damn like materialistic, you know, Pokemon cards, Trader Joe's tote bag, or like a freaking Starbucks cup, like, nah, I'm not waiting a whole day or staying overnight for that. It has to be, the moment has to be worth it, you know, for me to stay that long.
Tote bag. How is this even scalped in the first place? But yeah, we got dudes on here posting like this. You become a TJ scalper cause sneakers are dead.
Hey, he's making money though. He's making money.
Alright, there's proof that they actually exist, bro. People actually scalp these things. And people actually want these things. A double whammy of shit. Yo, apparently this guy has like 100K in his hand. Because on eBay, some of them are 15 grand. A set of 4.
Yo,
How are they?
do people actually pay 15 grand for this? This is actually crazy. 15 grand for a tote bag? Yo. I think, if you're rich, would you even pay for that, bro? Like, that's... Like, how rich do you need to be like, oh, that's not bad. You know? Like, guys, let's say you guys were rich, right? This is a hypothetical, right? You're rich. You're making 100 grand a month. Do you think it's worth buying a tote bag that's 15,000, even if you're rich? Like, I don't know. I feel like, just tell myself that's like the dumbest investment, I guess you could say. Even though, like, I have money, be probably the dumbest thing I bought.
Going for that much. Here's another listing for $4,500 for 4 of them. Never did I think a grocery bag would 1 have hype or 2 be scalped. At that point, just consider me getting a rep. Even if it's like completely boof off Shein and it says Ray Joe's, give it to me. Now, even if it's down to the wire, another sad thing scalpers will do. Even if there is a literal child trying to get a product that just dropped alongside them, they're gonna try and beat them to the product. Scalpers will just get their hands on anything that's trending and they don't care who's in the way. They would rather scalp the entire stock at Target than give up one to the kid behind them. They don't care.
Hell no, man, bro. Even if I was rich, I wouldn't buy it. It's a bag. Yeah, like that material is probably so thin, and also like, yeah, like why would I need a bag, bro? I don't need a bag right now. Okay, but like, let's say you have the money, your kid wanted it, or your wife wanted it. You know, I think for my kid, I probably wouldn't like buy it. I'll just try to teach them to be humble, make right decisions. Who would drop 15K for a bag, you know? I'll just get them, you know, a cheaper bag. I gotta raise those kids humble.
Oh shit. Damn, son. I thought about to just get going, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, these people will be running through the stores to get these items, bro. Like, it's crazy. Yo, look at wait, hold on, let's go back. Hold on. Oh
that's God. Crazy.
Y'all saw that? Wait, it's right here. Ran past with the camera. Look, greedy. Grown ass adults, man.
Wow, that is pathetic. How fucked up in the head do you have to be? She really did all this bullshit running full speed. She was grabbing him off the ground, hoarding it like an animal, trying to get the last remaining scraps of food. That's really how she was moving, was it not? This is really just barbaric type of behavior.
And then she's gonna walk away, like acting like there was no one behind her.
Here's a whole box.
With some of them. Okay, I think I saw this video. The person's gonna go up to her and be like, yo, there's only 2 per customer. I believe.
They only need 2 tomatoes. There's a limit to the nuts.
Oh yeah, okay, we were right. There is a limit. I've seen this video before.
I know, maybe like good body. Yep, that works. Perfect. Thank you so much. Hit it?
Damn, like how much?
Crazy. And for all that Sonic speed walking and running, she was just told there's a limit of 2 per person. And then she's like, I didn't say.
Now you look like the fool, you know? You look like a human child. Look like a little kid.
Actually, it did say. Like, just put them back. And that's how the kid got one in the end. At least the kid got one in the end, but just look at the behavior beforehand. At least Target did something about it, because if they didn't, the kid would have got nothing. I remember back in the day, there was a rare Skylander that just popped in GameStop. It was called like Camo. I deadass put those instructional baseball league skills to the test there and did a baseball slide to the shelf. If 8-year-old me was moving like that, imagine now. People got to compete with more and more scalpers every day. Even products from 2025 were scalped, such as like Labubu's and the Bear Cup. Like anything that goes...
Yep, that's what we were talking about earlier. The Labubu's and Barista.
Viral, best believe scalpers will be there to capitalize, even if it's trending for like a few months. But if you want to hear about that Labubu and Bear Cup hype, watch this video right here about consumerism.
Oh, and Stanley's too. Stanley's are also, you know, scalped.
Go watch it now, run.
And honestly, like, W video, by the way. Guys, make sure you guys subscribe to this guy. Leave a like on the video. But yeah, we were talking about that. This is a good business to go into. You can make a lot of money, but is it morally right taking advantage of people? They probably thought that was the original price, and then you just triple the original price, you know. But then some might argue that, you know, it's their fault and it's their money. They could do whatever they want. I don't know. What do you guys think? This was a W video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and tune in for more reaction videos. This is the corning world of scalping. Okay? This is a video I was gonna want to react to like for weeks, okay? And I haven't, you know, took the time to actually record the video. I made the intro. I posted it on TikTok. Posted the intro on TikTok. I got a lot of love from that because they like the idea. They like the concept of the, you know, the video.